So, good day ma'am and good day classmates. So, today we are going to discuss about student-centered methods of instruction. So, next, for the introduction about the student-centered method. So, in first, the student-centered learning allows the students to actively participate or focus on activity on a student. So, in a student-centered classroom, the focus of the teacher or the activity is the student. So, this means that the learners are connected or encouraged to engage or participate in a series or the task. So, including the speaking or writing and collaboration.
Wala man siya.
So, in short, a student-centered classroom or a student-centered learning environment is one where the focus of instruction is shifted from the teacher to the student. So, in the end, the goal of this centered learning, student-centered learning, is to develop or encourage the students who are the autonomous or independent by placing the responsibility of learning in the hands of the teacher or the students. So here, the differentiated instruction, low-tech, which is the low-tech. Differentiated instruction is the teaching or the practice of the tailoring instruction to meet the individual's needs. So, when you say teaching practice or the tailoring instruction, this is where the students or every student should meet the needs or the knowledge, or when you say or practice, so it initially grew popular with the 1975 Individual with Disabilities Education, or it is stated there the external link or the IDEA, so which ensured all children had equal access to public education. So when you say the IDEA or the individuals with disabilities education or act internal, this is where the children or the students had equal or fair education, where the individualized education programs external link or the under IDEA. So this is where the IDEA helped the classroom or the teachers to differentiate the students with special needs. So what are the special needs of the student? We all know that the students right now, or especially this time of pandemic, we really need the the material instruction or the teachers who can really guide us, because we can't learn from our own, diba? We need the instructor, the mentor, for us to meet our needs. So this is the use, or so this is the use or the importance of the instruction in differentiated. So to meet the needs of all the learners, so differentiation is also focused on individual students' needs. So it is mostly planned and implemented by the teacher. So of course, it is all planned by the teacher for us to learn, or for us to focus on what our needs. So in technology, through a potential aid, so it is not hallmark or the differentiated teaching style, so making it fairly traditional, low barrier method to adapt. So when you say low tech, this is where the students are poor, or not totally poor, but this is where the students are enrolled by the public school. So when you say public school, it is where all the students are in the public, like not in the university or near in your barangay. So when you say low tech, this is where the students should meet fairly or traditional fairly and adapt also the teaching style or the needs of the student. So an example no the instruction or the low tech is for differentiated instruction for strategies is for the math, then instruction strategies for the science also you need that, and for the reading and for the writing also, and for the special education. So in special education, you really need a teacher or you really need a mentor for you to be able to guide that student in able to meet the needs or the knowledge that want the students to be emphasized or the technology. Then next, for the next reporter.
So, I'm the second reporter. So, my topic is about inquiry-based learning, high-tech. So, next slide. Oh. So, inquiry-based learning, high-tech, based on students' investigation and hands-on project inquiry-based learning is a teaching method that casts a teacher as a supportive figure who provides guidance and support for students throughout their learning process, rather than a sole authority figure. In this method of instruction, the teacher might play one or all of the following notes. Example, number one is facilitator. Facilitators, explain ko na agad dito guys. Facilitator, example dito guys is yung facilitator, we as a future educator or future teacher, we need the best relationship with our students. Ibig sabihin, is the way they learn, the way more easily, and they like us more on how we demonstrate the lesson or how we teach to them, and how children learn more easily in our teaching. So therefore, we need to encourage them to gain more knowledge and have a relationship with the teachers. So next is personal model. Personal model guys. So personal model, this is how teacher incorporates blended teaching styles that match the best techniques with the appropriate learning scenarios and students in adaptive format. So personal model ay dapat ikaw magtuturo sa kanila, hindi ikaw, hindi ibang tao, but you yourself will teach them. Also, it says that when a teacher teach, we must have many teaching strategies or styles, because not all of your students have the same learning styles. So we as a future educator or future teacher, we need to demonstrate your students on how to facilitate lesson and be organized on what topic you given to your students. Dahil pag ang guro o dahil ang pagguro di-organize ang sa kanyang pagtuturo. So the students will be confused or so the students will be confused and they will lose focus. So you need to organize what topic you gave to your students. So next table is about delegator. So I directly explain what is delegator. Delegator act like a resource. This means that the teacher gives her students the sequence and the student must answer the questions. Question detailed. This teaching style is one of the reporting. Isa dito is yung mga reporting, yung mga debates, so on, and the teachers plays a passive role to their students to test their knowledge in the reporting. So teachers next slide is about inquiry based learning can make great use of technology through online research sites, social media, and the possibility for global connections with people outside of the community, but depending on the subjects at hand, it doesn't necessarily require it. So searching answer in Google or even in social media is great, but let's still be careful because not all information in social media, internet, or even in online is not is true. But having social media, it could help for many people, and the possibility of for global connections with people outside of the community, to make what we do every day easier. So next reporter.
Okay, so hello and good morning. My name is Jessing Calvi Maganoy. So I was assigned on this topic entitled expeditionary learning and high tech. So expeditionary learning is based on the ideas of the educator who founded Outward Bound, and it is a form of project-based learning in which students go on expeditions and engage in in-depth study of topics that impact their schools and communities. So, technology-wise, G Suite such as Google Docs, Sheets, and Drive, and internet access can aid students' research, presentation, and implementation of project. But it's the hand-on work and getting out into the community that's the cornerstones of this methodology. So, expeditionary learning, high tech is it's a learning which teaches the students by accompanying them on expeditions and outdoor pursuits. Typically, students use this type of learning when they are focusing on the topics and subjects which impact their school environment or their own communities. So, by the technologies kasi, malaking tulong natin sa through this learning kasi it pinapadali yung mga yung learning ng mga students, such as sa pagbibigay lang ng Google Docs or Sheets and pagpapasa sa Google Drive and other internet process or internet access, mas napapadali yung ideas or yung knowledge na makukuha ng mga students by searching in Google and other sites and source. Yun lang. Next.
Okay, so good morning, ma'am. So my topic is all about personalized learning high-tech. Personalized learning external is a such new educational model that its definition is still evolving. At the heart of the model, teachers have students follow personalized learning plans that are specific to their interests and skills. Student self-direction and choice in the curriculum are all hallmarks of personalized learning. Personal learning is extremely student-centered, but teachers are required to teach lessons, look at frequent assessment data, and meet with students to make any necessary changes to their learning plans. They also need to have a certain comfort level with technology. The differentiated and personalized instruction that students receive often come in the form of online lessons and programs, so teachers must be able to navigate virtual platforms with ease. So, because personalized learning is such a novel educational concept, its definition is continually being developed. Teachers make students follow personalized learning plans that are tailored to their interests and abilities at the heart of the concept. It also, cornerstones of personalized learning includes student autonomy and curriculum choice. Although personalized learning is very student-centered, teachers are still required to give classes, review assessment data on a regular basis, and meet with students to make any necessary changes to their learning plans. Also, teacher must be comfortable with technology, such as individualized and personalized training is frequently delivered through online classes and programs. Thus, teachers must be able to traverse virtual platforms with ease. That's all. Thank you.
By the way, I'm Melanie M. Indama. So this game learning comes from the desire to engage students in more active learning in the classroom. So, in other words, this game-based learning only focuses on the students who can afford to do this kind of learning. So this game-based learning, since the children are to be the problem solvers and use soft skills that they will need as an adult later, so these games are very fantastic approach to foster a mastery mindset rather than focusing on the grades of the students. So this one, learning environment, students work in tests to accomplish a specific goal or the learning objective by choosing actions and experimenting along the way. So for us students, we can be able to earn badges and experience points as our advance or to complete our certain goals exactly on what is our favorite games are. So next is the game-based learning requires a lot of time and planning on the teacher's part. So fortunately, there is software that makes this process much easier, like for example yung mga 3D game external link and Classcraft. So teachers use this software may be better at differentiating tests for students because of the data the programs provide. So sinasabi dito na yung game-based learning daw is not totally centered for us students, but yung ano talaga, yung may large part talaga dito is the teacher, which is they can design and however, I also remains primarily concerned for students. Kasi dito we can be able to, dahil dito we can be able to work at our own pace and also we can make our own decisions in this game field atmosphere.